Hey guys, good morning. Morning, evening. Welcome, welcome. Man, I'm tired. I tried to go to sleep immediately after streaming last night, but for whatever reason I just had trouble sleeping. Which is a shame because I never used to be like that. I used to always just I'd be able to lay down and sleep, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I drank too much caffeine yesterday, or I was too hyped up or something. But all right, real quick, we are going to headhunt, headhunt and recruit, and then we'll get started with Babel. Babel.
I'm Spot from Operation Reserve Team A6.
Hello, hello.
To protect the other troublemaker.
Lancer Fang, Captain of Reserve Op Team A1. My team and I will do our best to serve Rhodes Island.
A1, okay. Really good tags. Okay. I got a 10-roll ticket for Ascalon, so we're gonna use that. Use that on Ascalon and the tickets. I don't know what's coming next month, but I heard it's really good, so I'm trying to save some quartz for that. Quartz. Arundum. The other stuff I'll use to get that. Same here with this. Oh, they got Blemishine there. Thanks, thanks. And good evening to you. Good evening to you as well. Okay, I don't know if we will need those tickets yet, so let's go ahead and use that 10-roll ticket. Let's do it. Oh, 5-star. Oh, 2 of them.
I am Ansel, a medical intern. I'll be assisting with
Should be nice and
surgery
waking up.
internal medicine, among other things. I look forward to working with you.
Show me your brightest smile, my esteemed customer. Happiness is at arm's reach when you're by my side. Midnight, at your service.
My codename is Beagle. I know I didn't do very well on my assessment, but I'll still do my best at my internship.
Yeah, 10 is a long shot, but we can try, right?
行動予備隊 A6 のポプカルです。A6 もみんなやっぱり喧嘩が多くてドクターも心配だよね。ポプカル、どうすればいいのか知ってるよ。Hello, Doctor. I'm logistics operator Arom.
Hello.
When your ends like this. And don't worry, I just thought that with how nice and bright the sun is today, it would be perfect to put a bubble reflecting the rainbow onto your palm.
Okay, I might have a delivery coming. It's probably a good thing I woke up this early. Yeah, might have a package coming in soon. Okay. La Pluma. You guys ever heard of those and I swear this isn't a plug or a sponsorship or whatever. You guys ever heard of those meal delivery services where like you can subscribe to a service and they'll give you like you know, however many meals for the week that you can put in your refrigerator, and you'll just heat them in the microwave, and it's like a healthy ready-made meal or whatever. There's a bunch of services like that. I used to use one before and it was pretty good, but I ended up not using it because it got a bit too costly. But now I'm going back to it because it's like it's harder to find the time to cook and make stuff myself. So I've ended up like just ordering and eating out more, and that's even more expensive than like meal delivery. So I ended up getting another box of meal delivery stuff.
If you need me for anything, please call me by the name Butonada.
Oh, she's cute. I like her uniform. Is she a mouse? Mouse Lady Defender. A new 4-star.
I'm Lava, a caster. I'm here to join you simply because
Yeah.
you
Anyway, like that
want
meal
something.
delivery, I just got
Return my sworn
some messages saying that they're
Can I
on their
do it
way.
now?
So I might might have to step away from stream for like a few minutes to sign for the package.
You know a winner when you see her.
Oh, nice. Bee Hunter.
Now, put your hands together for the strongest underground fighter out.
Show me your brightest smile, my esteemed customer. Happiness is at arm's reach when you're by.
So we got one new operator. That's pretty cool. We got tickets too. We'll use these tickets on her. Should be fine to use tickets.
I'm Nolenta. From now on,
My blade is yours. I mean, she seems cool.
I'm Lava.
We're gonna check out their
Join me simply
profiles
because I'm
soon.
bored and want something to do. But I heard my sworn nemesis.
Oh ho.
Londinium citizen self-salvation.
Rock.
Master Rock reporting in. Doctor, we've had a few misunderstandings in the past, but I'm not blinded by those old prejudices anymore. I hope we can have a good working relationship.
Wow. Okay. I just got a message saying my package was delivered. So my food is outside right now. I'm gonna have to go get it.
Hi.
Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I need to get this.
Might be an experience, but I'll do
I can't have this lying out there. I've actually had a problem with porch pirates before. So I'd rather no one take my food. So I will be right back. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, gotta make sure no one takes my food. Hey guys, I'm back. Luckily there was no issues putting it in there. So I got the food, came back in, put everything in the fridge. So I don't have to worry about the food going bad either. Alright, so we used up our tickets. Use this token exchange. Oh, that's almost enough for that ticket. Let's see if we can buy it.
Hi, I'm Cruz. I might be in it.
Wanna at least try my best. There we go, that's one ticket. Let's get these ones. Can you choose your meal or is it random? You can make it random if you want, but like say for me, they give me a website and I can choose, I think they prepare like 25 or 30 different options, and they're like, okay, here you can choose between these. If you want to get more than one, you know, you can get more than one. Like I remember before there was like a tikka masala dish that I really liked, so I'd always get like more than one in my delivery box. But yeah, you can pretty much choose. But I only use it for like lunch and dinner. I try not to use it for breakfast. If I'm not going like out to eat, or if I don't have time, like I like breakfast food, right? So my favorite breakfast food would be like scrambled eggs and fried eggs and pancakes, or like waffles with fried chicken.
If you need me for anything, please.
There's a dish that's called shakshuka that I really enjoy eating too for breakfast. That one though is like, it's supposed to be simple enough, but I don't know how to make it, and I've never made it myself.
Crossleaf, former mercenary.
Oh, I thought we'd be able to max pot Lutanata.
Assign me any job.
Assign her any job? How about cheering for Ascalon to come home? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get her in these tickets. I don't think we're gonna be lucky today, unfortunately. Anyway, the food that came today though, I just had to make sure I was okay eating. I didn't get to choose too much of it. Well, I mean I did, but when I signed up again, like it got randomized and I got 10 meals like auto assigned to me. I looked over them and I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm not gonna change anything for now because I kind of want to try these out. Nothing to be too excited about, but you know, if it's not broke, then why change it? As long as it's something that's safe for me to eat and like, you know, I'm not allergic to it or whatever, then it should be fine.
I am Ansel, a medical intern.
I'm always down to try something once if it's safe for me to eat.
Internal medicine, among other things.
And it's not something like completely off. Got bit. I had a feeling that one might be something cool.
Crossleaf, former mercenary. From now on, I'm your operator. Assign me any job you want.
Yeah, surprisingly, there's no cost difference between like having to choose and like randomizing. And these things are so tricksy. At least we're getting a lot of potential certs.
What's wrong? Your face is beet red. That's just how I say hello. Don't think too much.
Yeah, I guess Ascalon's not coming.
Hello, Doctor. I'm logistics operator.
Oh,
Caroline.
nice.
Would you open your hands like this? And don't worry, I just thought that with how nice and bright the sun is today.
Done 23 rolls. When does this expire? These normally reset 17 days. So by the time next month comes around, yeah, this should be gone. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, insufficient certs. For real? No tokens to exchange. Well, maybe we can come back for that later. All right, that's it then. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. We'll get started with Babel. Oh, it's the twins, Calcit. Does this have a PV, actually? I haven't checked the Arknights YouTube channel in a while. So I've seen some fan art and stuff come up, but I've tried to stay away from any Arknights news. Like, I've muted it from my Twitter. Arknights official. Oh, there is a trailer. There's 2 PVs. Okay. 16 and a 2-minute. Okay. Wait a minute, what was that I missed? That was fast.
Arknights 新イベントバベル殿下私は誓う Preventing conflict provides more solace than warning.
Don't come too close to me.
This is pretty legit.
My sweater.
How convenient. I want to test out my new bubbling formula.
Fate. I've pursued it, confronted it, and finally strangled it to death. You've done the same.
Oh, that seems cool. Hey, welcome, welcome. Those operators that came with this event, though, like, were they former Babel operators? I guess I'll find out. Aha! Yeah, I want to get that skin. Oh, a new penance record. Stultifera Navis goes back. Get her room. New module. Ascalon came with a module, so did Lutanata. Beanstalk too. Mulesey's got a module. I thought she already had one. Just the welfare. Okay, well, we're gonna go back. So I'd say the only thing that you were missing so far is that we did, in fact, try to roll for Ascalon, and she did not come home. I think we did, like, in total, like, just tickets alone, it was like 33 rolls or 30 rolls or something like that. Yeah, not a whole lot. You, the future, take my gifts. To the king's call to arms. Get currency. Motorized logistical camp. Ah, we can use these. 3 tickets too. Okay. Let's go then. A speck of blood red upon speckless white. Did my YouTube chat shift? Yeah, it should be over here. Oh no, it froze, dude. Why did it freeze? There we go. A boy cries in his dreams. To weather, a girl wraps him within her cloak and wipes his tears away. Freezing, gusting, the air screams on. Softly, the Cyclops tells of an epic tale far, far away. Through the snowstorm seams, her voice comes. Odd as the welfare in the new archetype. I meant what was like, were they part of the organization? Organization Babel? I know, and it makes you want to roll for her, right? Her voice is really easy in the ears. I feel like my hearing got better listening to her. This dream is bitter cold. Within, the girl seizes a faint breath. She covers the boy's eyes and closes her own. Armies fell upon our home. Them I saw from afar. From valleys to hills, our lands they scarred. Yet one sovereign fell, 6 heroes rose. They blew the horn, led the light, faced their foes. Oh, can I say something? I can already, it's obvious that, like, this is going to be a sad event, a tragic event. So, yeah, I don't want to take away from that. But I have, like, kind of a funny story to tell. Or, like, a joke that I made yesterday. And I felt like it landed pretty well, right? I thought it landed pretty well. I could probably play the clip, to be honest, because I saved the clip. Yeah, I'm gonna pause here real quick just so I can share this or whatever. So the context is yesterday we were doing a collaboration with some other Bear VTubers, right? And we were playing Jackbox. So if you're not familiar with what Jackbox is like this game that you can play. Only one person really needs a copy, and it will ask you questions. And for the games we were playing specifically, you had to say 2 truths and a lie, or a truth and a lie. You have to get the other person to pick whatever the lie is, and if people chose your lie, then you got points. I ended up winning one of the rounds that we did yesterday, but one of the questions we got, this is kind of an etchy joke, but you know, I found it hilarious yesterday. The prompt that I got was, what is a late night text that one of the Mario brothers would send you? What's a late night text one of the Mario brothers would send you? So I ended up saying, what I wrote for my prompt was, can I princess your Peach? It sounds so dumb, but like it ended up landing really well. And it's silly, you know, that's why I wanted to share it before we get deeper into Babel, because it's gonna get dark and whatever. So let me see if I can play it here. Okay. Hopefully the audio on this isn't too bad. So ready.
Gotta restart the timer from the beginning. No.
Okay, ready.
Gotta restart the timer from the beginning.
It's gonna come up and they're all gonna laugh.
Yeah, Sucrose actually got run back. Sorry.
What?
Oh god.
All laughter. I don't know. That just felt really funny because I kind of broke. The one who's laughing so hard was Terry. I kind of broke her. With that. Anyway, that's enough sharing for now. I just thought that was funny. Okay, back to sadness. Back to tragedy. A black crown appeared. So this is talking about Teresa and Teresis. An assassin in the heart of Tempest. A sword for the Regent King, a spear for the royal ring. Oh yeah, I'm strapped in. I'm ready. Thankfully, they gave us like until the 24th for this. If I need to, I'm gonna have to go live again tomorrow. Kazdel. My story is over. The Cyclops bound for the deep north saw. Was that a page from long lost history? None knew for the past millennium. So Ascalon had a Cyclops friend. I don't care. His name's Scar Eye. He's out of luck. Those prophecies never did gnaw at you, and all the time we knew each other, no? That's why you will never understand. I know how you hurry to convene with those Babel members. I'm curious now, what was it you found within the storm? Was he in the Scar Market? None of us can outrun fate. Ascalon gives an involuntary shudder. She's ice cold from head to toe. This nameless elegy, this ill omen. How did she choke him out? Londinium Victoria. So this is current day. Sarcasm of hers. If you would still see through the ceiling she bestowed you. My name is stitched on my clothes. Even though you nearly ruined all the plans? An end she wished. As she wished. Julie. You are to enter the mausoleum of kings. Oh, they were the ones who attacked the Steam Knights. There's no chance we leave that place alive, is there? So he tasked them there. I'm looking at the one who fostered Ascalon. Oh, so she knew her? She never rid herself of you. Rewriters of her history. She does look similar to Ascalon too. There's a possible relation there. Rhodes Island of Babel. Hell, who's that gimp looking dude? Never since the day she was born has this corridor felt so endlessly long to Calcit. Monitor. Oh, was that an assassin? Do not bury us. Amiya, doctor. Oh, is this the moment when it all went down? You believe loneliness is yours alone, though you have none of the same kind. Yet from the day you woke again, we've walked shoulder to shoulder, haven't we? Yeah, he does look like Cursed Arm Hassan, doesn't he? Like the bodysuits that most of them wear. Oh, this is where Teresa's journeys ended. Say her dearest friend farewell. Audio's okay, right? Oh, and she's with Amiya. Sarkaz's wandering is bound to end. Because I believe in you. hope the roads can be a place you name home, an island you may always return to. Yeah, her expressions were more vivid than they've been previously. Babel's mission is concluded. But I have always been your companion. Then, now, and after. So we're really gonna find out the whole story here. I knew this day would come. These are gonna be simple, easy stages, right? Not even gonna change. Well, let's take her. I wanna give her more trust.
For the battlefield to become.
Oh, Ludonata's a juggernaut? I'll have to look more at her later, too.
Your faith in me. I let it into my heart.
The other one was a caster. There we go, Aroma. Blast caster. Oh, so she's like a mini Ifrit.
How convenient. I want to test out my new bubbling formula.
Okay. The Dr. Shules have heals. That seems to be a common thing for like I want to say like fantasy boots. I know the doctor's outfit isn't really fantasy, but it's like it takes inspirations, I think. Like some knights had heels on their boots. So this is in Kasdel. You understand. Damn, that guy looks beat up. Where'd you get it? Came from Kasdel. Cash or barter? You can dress him up as a first rate, but it won't change anything. I was out on the Lasagnan border before I got back. Careful what you spew out of that mouth if you want to stay alive here. Want to guess where that'll get you? They'll take your weapons as collateral, Merc. The barfolk will be happy to inform you. If he's wounded, not being treated, he probably won't survive too long. So the Scar Market is underground Kasdel. For some reason, I thought it was like, I don't know, like above ground. But I guess it makes sense if they want to protect it from catastrophes. How many people are in that chasm? Probably another big name. Aren't you here to strike it rich? Go on then. A pale white figure. You're injured. The last time I was here, it was someone else handling transactions. You're referring to my grandfather. He never stopped bragging about how he'd fought you and lived. I'm surprised you'd remember him. General Teresis. Already. It's crazy as both of them aren't from like the big name Sarkaz tribe, so they're kind of just from wherever. Don't know where their powers come from. He said to you, it's the land of Kazdel that needs us. Is he setting all of them free? Provided you can reach the surface alive. All? Yes. But I will stay here a while longer and wait for her to return. Just as 60 years ago. So he's going to challenge them and take them with him if they can fight? No doubt they're your most trusted men. Your Highness, do you truly believe? We built from zero a moving city. Lasagna and Gaul. It's the one that ended Gaul. But despite a period of seclusion, Lasagna's Witch King thwarted Gaul's offenses with his opening move. But we know that the Liches were there too, right? So that was Royal Court versus Royal Court. That was already a victory in name only. It is for this end that you wish to establish the military commission of Kazdel. A century of peace is enough for memories to slip their minds. My only hope is for more Sarkaz to join us. What I want is a reform. Teresa's too good for this world, man. Without compensation. Reward. You claim to provide shelter and a livelihood. Scarai, you too are Sarkaz. His emotions are clear as day before her crown. But in his emotions, all Teresa sees is fervor and bloodthirst. You won't refuse. Let me say, we thrive on chaos. The nations of Terra have grown tremendously in power. So why force the people, who aren't really of the same race, to band together, call themselves Sarkaz, and build a giant target called Kazdel? So does that mean if like there's a mixed tribe I mean, that's true. A mixed tribe Sarkaz child. They're technically a chimera as well. So Teresa's and Teresa are chimera. And Your Highness surely knows that we've become a community, a town. And I'm not the least bit ashamed to say it. She belongs to no court and represents no bloodline. There's one thing I don't get. But why didn't you and General Teresa simply burn this place? Just like you did 60 years ago. Oh, so she's done it before. One that would have them depend on other nations. In your prophetic visions, have you seen Kazdel's destruction? Have you seen my death, his death? And what about yourself? Or drowned in a sea of plots and conspiracies? Have you ever truly seen the future? No wonder you were able to claw your way out of this bleakness. Prophecies and fate have no value. She's just saying she wants him to come back. He bought his coffin this very morning. Different race, probably one or the other, never both. Yeah, so it's like, how did they come into being then? Set them free. Yep, a war is starting. Take them to supplies for a little reward. Send their heads to Teresa's as an apology. Damn. It's kind of messed up. Just because they were brave enough to fight. For real, the budget version. Are you hesitating? I've been thinking about the city's future. The Mad King of Lasagna has more than his arts in his arsenal. This is exactly why we need a military commission. It will be far from enough. Back when Calcit was designing the blueprints with us, Babel, to transcend the borders of race and nation, we will prepare Kazdel for the crisis. So the military commission is for Kazdel and Babel was for the greater good. Apart from the dame, who left after building the city many years ago, he alone knows the true belief. Kazdel won't accept this Babel. It's but a dream. For now, at least. As I said before, it's not just the other nations that will oppose you. I am the king. Teresa, I still do not approve of your vision, but I do support your decision. The prophecy again. Man, they have a good relationship here. Equally conflicted emotions. Wait, this is Casdell? We always see it as like that ruined landscape, but they have an actual city here. The man in the scar market. The intricately tangled forest of iridium spikes can take the lives of anyone. The general gave me a fresh start. It does look like Frostpunk, doesn't it? I kind of wanted to try Frostpunk, but I don't know. I just never got into it. And then now there's a sequel out. I heard the sequel is like completely different though than the original. Maybe I can try my luck at the factories too. So he's originally from there. Why did he leave then? It's weird seeing the sarcasm Merc sprite, but like without the face mask. The furniture all smashed. Pull top. Something big is happening. Royal Court nobles? General Therese has saved my life. A Sancta? Change my name to Good Luck starting today. A Noxerer's house found some hot air balloons. The city will always offer him away. This place must be like Night City. Good endings just don't happen. Dude, that was a lot. That was only the first thing. Oh, those mercs are pretty fast. What do you guys think of the music so far?
Almost we're counting on you again today, little apple.
I'm heading in. What are you scared of?
This place could use some heat.
You have a feeling that Halo guy may not be a Sancta? Wait, what else could he be then? Okay, these guys should be enough for him, I think.
Do you have need of me? The withered tree demands sacrifices.
Get around, guys! These bubbles won't burn so easily.
it was secretly Lana or a Damasti. I don't know. This is like definitely like a few decades before the Rainbow Six happens. Remember Jaeyun? I do. She's a Sarkaz too, but from Yan, and like they don't have the same stigma there, right? Did they have? I don't think they have halos though. I'm pretty sure she has horns. Let me through already. Where you going, bro? The leaflet. Lingoness. Where's Lingoness? Gaul. The Highnesses and the Royal Court big shots are discussing something. They have black halos. That's definitely got to be a bigger deal, I think. If that's true, I wonder why I haven't noticed that. So it wouldn't be out of place. I do know they're supposed to be Sarkaz, but they like split off or whatever. Military Commission will replace the War Council. Will be the sole administration of Kazdel. So he wants to remove their autonomy. The final bastion of the Sarkaz. Banshee. Is that Logos's mom? Really pretty. Please look after your health. Lacarameline. And I also know how today views the banshees of the Convolus. But before I state our position, I encountered a lost envoy of the Liches on my journey here. That he couldn't even find the road here. A letter from Lasagna. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the dude is with the Lich King right now. And I think if I remember from that event, he said during the thing in Kazdel, they stayed out of it. Should we not hear how the Liches of Lasagna answer? Yeah, the Anasa are cool. The ornate calligraphy. Hey, it's our guy. Fremont, a lich. Why is there only image but no sound? Well, the lich envoys did suggest to me he was rather vexed. Fremont apologizes on behalf of the liches. They are enthralled as ever by their quest for... Yeah, they were learning and hanging out with the Lich King. He is sensitive to drastic change. Yeah, the dude was kind of conservative. There's one other for the general. You have not yet expressed where the Banshee Court stands. The Banshees will not participate. We are still recovering from the wounds inflicted by the past war. The elegies have yet to cease. We had suffered grievous losses. I will give the same promise as Fremont. The Banshees will be there, but until that day... I didn't realize they were in decline then. I can only hope that your brother does not blame us. Nezalem, the mentor of Teresa's and I. What is your opinion? Have you discussed with them the Damasti cluster? They have long since taken root. They have no objections. So this guy's kind of a sub-leader. And we know in the future he's still not really on Teresa's side either. He's kind of just there. I notice you have not said a word this entire meeting, Sanguinarch. To take the War Council and the century of history behind it and sweep it into the gutter. Is that the General's decision? It is our decision. Speak your mind. The Sanguinarch is highly attuned to such matters. I thank your highness for purifying the filthy blood that I so abhor in my stead. But never have I needed to hide my requests behind honeyed words. The military commission is merely an attempt to hide Sarkaz witchcraft and blood behind a modern, more efficient name. I feel like this is insignificant. You reject the proposal on behalf of the Vampire Court. Time has left almost no trace. Who stood by the seamstress? So Teresa used to be a seamstress? I don't know why, that just makes her more charming. I am merely expressing. Well, this is in the past, that's why he's here. I still think he's a jerk. How long has it been since so many of the court have gathered here? That it was you who defeated that foolish coalition in the prior age. And now you wish to change this council. Why? It's only two other dignitaries. And the vampires. When did you learn this political trickery that those Victorians and Lasagnians so love? Why not just take my head here and now? This meeting was not convened to persecute. It was convened to discuss how to bring Kazdel into a new age. Yeah, because this guy is so old. I felt amazement. That war was the true beginning of a new age. The abyss has no place for you. That's funny. Don't drag me into your tantrum. All I await is the next war. If it pleases you, your highness, come, Ducarel, I will show you. Yeah, the Noxera King is cool. We've never really seen him in action aside from that one conversation with Calcit. They see the centuries-old order. Yeah, we know Gaul gets completely destroyed. An even further future. But none question it. A crucial war looms on the horizon. You should understand now, vampire. You were once a warrior. Damn, this guy's calling him out. Close, but not quite. The new Casdil will no longer require the court's former authority. It will be more modern, more efficient. How can they speak of unity while you continue to indulge in your noble bloodlines? Will it come from the rule of the court? You may still rule over your own court, but the vampire court must yield to the military commission. I promise you this. Casdil will no longer be a single dot upon the map. Seems I've spoken out of turn. Man, they actually won him over. Casdil cannot escape it. High efficiency command systems made possible by arts. What worries me more is the fact that we still find fellow Sarkaz among them. While a certain Wendigo is spilling the blood of his fellow Sarkaz to prove his loyalty to the Ursine Char. Patriot reference. The Sarkaz massacre one another in wars we have no stake in. And if necessary, we will plunder the other nations and wrest their secrets from them. Because the Outlanders feared us. The Sarkaz are not weak. Dukarel, you still hold out. Yeah, they really won him over. That is a vulgarity only chased by those who seek fame. Lacermeline. I need only silently observe. And this I promise you, when death comes for you, the Lord of the Banshees will sing you an elegy, delivered to you by the night wind. Oh snap, and that came true, didn't it? That did come true. Will wish to know their decisions. And you, Damasti, disguised out the door with me. He knows that she will be expecting an answer from him. You never mentioned you would announce the plans for war to the court. You did not refute me either. Would I have been able to refute anything? For now, I have them by the reins. I will prevent matters from heading down the worst possible path. What does Fremont's letter say? He has surmised what would transpire during that meeting rather accurately. And a reminder, do not place all your coming hopes in one basket. Yeah, he's not really dead per se, but he did get sung a song by Logos. That Babel. Oh. They actually took normal people into Casdale. That's crazy. Besides, our captain warned us not to agitate the locals. The hell is this? Oh, it's monitor. I said not to deviate from our route. Welcome to Babel. And that's their landship or whatever, right? Yeah. Did you manage to retrieve our stray colleagues? Do you guys notice something weird about the way Teresa stands, by the way? Like, I like Teresa and I like her design, but whenever she stands up, it looks like she's bending backwards, right? It kind of looks like she's leaning pretty far back, and I don't know why. I don't know why they're going for that. All's well with them. The school you were looking forward to is complete. Perhaps even kicked out. I did not foresee such a direct refusal. On the other hand, our connection with Sargon and Rimbilton have discovered good news. They have their eyes on the witchcraft, while we have need of their farms. You are creating new history, Teresa. But I can tell you've had a lot on your mind recently. It's because her hips are massive. A few centimeters off from JoJo's pose. Well, I mean, it kind of looks that way, but it might not be because, like, it's because she's leaning back, so it kind of emphasizes that. So it might be an optical illusion. Our staff comes from different races and nations. If your efforts to soothe enmity and prejudice instead become a fuse to spark conflict anew, we cannot even eliminate prejudice and hatred. How can we hope to achieve equality throughout all of Terra? That's true. It's a really good point. This will also serve as a warning to some, backed by both Teresis and me. Did I ever tell you how I met a Sancta messenger, Calcit? The Sancta do not generally dare approach the borders. Was it that obvious? The Lord of the Banshees clearly tried. She isn't the best pick for clerical work. He was getting water from the river and we struck up a conversation. Our viewpoints did not align, but ones even he did not know of. You used the power of the King of the Sarkaz on a Sancta. And what did it mean? That's a... yeah. We are not so alone, Calcit. Hopes big and small. I like that. She had a nice little smile there. Are these people nuts or something? he's about to pass out in the crowd. The hell, so like this is a random riot every once in a while. To get at Babel. I'm good luck.
Flawless victory! I was pretty good, wasn't I, Doctor?
I thought Calcit just said all the Babel members were good though. So what the hell happened there? Okay, tutorial. Learn to fight in Kasdel. Deploying operators requires the assistance of nearby operators. Why? Oh, is that going to make deployment hard? Dude, what is that, dude? Instructor Doberman. She okay? Employs numerous transverse plates. So it has to be in a line from there. Oh, is Instructor Doberman bad with heights? That's something that's hasn't been confirmed. Jessica, stay calm.
I'm listening.
Cruz is in position. Proceed to your designated coordinates now. That's okay. That's still kind of weird. Is there a limit on how many chains can be attached to one operator? Transverse plates are found all over Kasdel. Are custom equipment for improving combat conditions. The last operator deployed within a certain range will throw one chain to them. What happens if someone gets put back? Enemy seems slow. Yeah, what if someone gets killed or gets sent back to the front? Oh, 2 chains at once. Okay, they answered that.
I'll definitely prove myself this time.
Oh. That's probably why they're sending Fang here. Cruz. She just dipped out. They're still linked. Always be mindful of your teammate's status. You don't immediately fall into the plate when you lost your stabilizer chain. Instead, you gain the status unsteady. So she should help her out. Oh, but then Jessica is still freaking out over here. Oh no. Okay, that explained it pretty well enough.
I managed to protect everyone by myself.
All right, I guess we're gonna get our first taste of that here. But this 2 or 3 plates. Does that affect enemy units then that go on those transverse plates? Probably not. 26 years ago. In lasagna. Ooh, it's a new NPC sprite. Lateran Cleric. The Curfirst who wrote it. Whoa. So the messenger who spoke to Teresa was the Pope? Actually, you know, that's a good point. Why do the Sancta age so fast compared to the Sarkaz? Like, they get old. It seems like they don't have the same lifespan. That's crazy. And a passing mention of Kazdel. The first draft of this work. They found the city. The Curfirst was astonished. However, His Holiness has no intention of initiating offensive action against the Sarkaz. He is not interested in putting the sinless on trial without cause. Please send His Holiness the Curfirst warmest regards. I guess previously they wanted to attack them just because. I can't believe Laterano rejected us. Man, they're really going after it. You always bring so much business. Trade, muscle for hire, intel. Cooperation. Are you sure? There's nothing that money cannot buy. So you really just can't leave these guys alone. I admire your boldness. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might have been the Pope. Take your things and scram. These are just suppressants. I don't have an explanation. Are you out of your mind? Oh, that's probably the one who saved him earlier. You married a Babel woman and now you've become a shill for the invaders. Oh, good for good luck then. Give me the medicine. I'll distribute it. I'll take care of things here. Good luck, your son. I didn't let him leave. If the Lasagnians want to force us into a catastrophe, it's safer for him to be in the lower levels. People have made it through catastrophes in the past. War, catastrophe, migration, exile. But the soul's furnace has been constant. furnace has not burned like this for many years. Hold out. To be honest, the chances that it survives are slim. It took us a decade just to get it moving at full speed again. I don't know if the city can survive another ordeal like that. Yeah, it's really sad. We know the city is not there in the future, so... Damn. Is that Scar Eye? There is no deceiving. Yep, he was here to attack. This something insignificant. Oh, he took the messenger with him. So I felt I had to deliver this lasagna with my own hands. Exactly as I have said. But if you're not interested in my gift of good faith, the furnace is always an impressive sight. I trust Lasagnian was not miserly with its terms. Immediate payment over empty promises. But I don't work with a losing side. It was the Cyclops who left the prophecy 1,000 years ago. You're clever. Man, poor guys. Oh, is this Good Luck's kid? The heck? Who's this guy? For my mom and dad. Because I don't want to hide in the city. Wait, is that Manfred? That's Manfred, isn't it? I just realized he looks like a younger Manfred. Yeah. They work for Babel. No, I grew up in a military commission institution. What's your dad's name? Yeah, that is Good Luck's kid. Oh no. Good Luck. Well, the sprite was striking and how different it was from normal, and I was like, wait, why does this guy look so familiar? The fleet that was pursuing had broken off its pursuit. The Kurfürst of Wasserland. Kurfürst of Wasserland. That took... Correct me if I'm wrong, but they came up during the lasagna event, right? Wasserland.
Nigel cover. Good scenery here, Doctor.
I need to use a stabilizer chain. The other side. Noticed it instantly. Is that just because it was a boyfriend?
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
The thing is about Manfred's design that I've noticed about him, even though he's not a vampire, like a vampire tribe, he looks like a vampire. Like if you look at Castlevania artwork, he looks like he could be related to Alucard with the way they designed him. It's pretty visually striking the way they went for that.
This place could use some heat.
Orders received.
Yeah. She's a juggernaut, but she's like super low level. We can put her there as fodder, I think.
Gather around me, guys.
I'm here.
I'm heading into the bring it on, bastard.
Evasion ability and global drones.
Anyone hungry?
We shall begin.
Fresh blood coats my saw, and we're counting on you again today, little apple. Try some of my specialty.
Temporary takes flight when blocked. They're taking flight.
First, remember the combat men.
For power and glory.
Your order, the withered tree, demands sacrifices.
Is it my turn? Are you inspired? Don't gather around me, guys.
Allow me to stock up. Best me if you can.
Almost dozed off. Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
One more.
With pleasure. Fire! Mission accomplished.
I need to look that up. That's kind of bothering me. I'm still thinking about it. Kurfürst of Wasserland. Who was in Wasserland? Because that came up during the event, didn't it? Or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Wasserland just seems so familiar for that, though. With their bodies as barriers. If not for the catastrophe and the rough terrain. A century ago, few believed we could build a city. The battleships on the horizon are slowing down. The commander of the fleet ordered them to slow down. The storms are converging. What is it? The newborn storm slams into the dying storm. A path through the storm. Within the roar of the tempest, the prophecy, the cloaked figure, you. Who is this? You came in. This kid grew up in the wastes. Nobody taught her how to speak. Bring me. Who is this? A sword to slay the Regent King. Is that Ascalon? From now on. Ah, it was Ascalon. So Ascalon's pretty young for a Sarkaz. The nomadic city of Kazdel. Careful, your wounds might open again. I didn't mean you, Doctor. Come with me to see it. You deserve the same honor. Hear the elegy of the Banshee and witness the final journey of fallen heroes. You're not allowed to drink. Look, that was the only time. This is Teresa's dream right here. The Sarkaz seeing them for who they are. Well, I won't speculate. Is this actually Good Luck's wife, though? String my father up by an entrance. Since when did the Sarkaz become so glib-tongued with me? Oh no. Let me see your wounds. Like a real... Why didn't the guards check you? Oh no, this guy. What an idiot. Yeah, she should have had a guard with her, though. Why was I brought here? She knows. Are you not glad? You killed a doctor, one who has served Casdell for years. Have you read his emotions, Teresa? Madness. He doesn't even know what crime he has committed. All await the king's response. Leave it to me. Take him away. Man. One of the few doctors to do some good, too. He hardly uses any arts. But the guards were hypnotized by arts. Neither should Babel. I will define the parameters. Casdell is in urgent need. I wonder if Teresa's did it, though. I don't think they've split ideologically yet at this point. Oh, it's a young Ascalon. What have you seen? Cry. Keep it safe. She's not ready. For now, what we should do is give the frightened child a little bit of peace. Ascalon does not like this woman. Seems to see through all of her. No need to be afraid. Warm here. They're probably gonna take her to school. Casualty report. Their parents are no longer willing. Plus, if memory serves, many of them left already out of fear. Oh, because of the murder. I want to wait a little longer. Oh, she was teaching them herself? But this time, no one came. Now it's Manfred. The hilt of a stone knife hits the boy in the chest. I saw General Teresa's come this way. You were looking for me. The children who lost their parents. Will this change anything? At least he survived. Yeah, you can't really blame them for that either. One of the things that a job has to do is provide at least an assurance of safety. Safety and controlled risk. Mommy's hurt very badly. Man, he probably whooped that other guy's butt once he saw what happened. Poor good luck. To make the people who hurt mommy pay. Oh, is mommy not dead then? It's your name now. With mommy's weapon once I get back. You'll understand someday, Oda. Oda and Oda.
You are the true.
Dude, that's so sad, bro. It's gonna make me feel some type of way. So I've been like, yesterday I was playing Metaphor Refantasio. And, you know, the feeling you get from that is like hype. It's exciting. This is all knowledge that I want to know. You know, what happened before. But it's so sad. It's so sad. Should be enough to buy one ticket. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it before jumping in the next one. I want to try again. We're gonna keep trying. Damn, no Ascalon. Oh, April. Ah. Be cool to get her. Oh, April was on Rate Up? Why is April on Rate Up? Man. Yeah, she'd be cool to have. So much for that. All right, wow, we're far in the future now. 8 years ago, 1086. Isn't this the same year Calcit went to, like she was still posing as a Lodoran cleric? Keep your voice low. Ray Tonka. Silently in despair. Many died in despair. No, back in the Scar Market. Came to see the contracts. I heard a bunch of jobs came in lately. It's Babel stuff. Are you sure you want to be part of that mess? Yeah, I trust my luck. Someone is willing to pay to shut him up for good. I look forward to your surprises. He's probably trying to figure out who was putting the hits on Babel. The city has changed a lot. A mild-mannered young man. Is it his son? Oda. Yeah, he's not going to do it though, is he? It was Babel who deluded the king of Sarkaz. No doubt you've heard the same from your parents. But is it the truth, though? Don't take anything at face value. But I'll still leave this place. The future of Babel. Hide yourselves, don't make a sound. Ascalon. You need help? Oh, it's a young banshee. That's not Logos, is it? No. Logos would be old already by this point. My name is Ascalon. Thank you for sheltering him, but you must leave. Be careful. You heard her. Someone knows you're here. Oh, this is the teacher. I'll take them home. I know it's like they could have reused the sprite, but the reason they're calling him teacher because this is the same guy who killed his mom and he's realizing what happened. Probably not. He does not remember when it started. I'm a lousy dad. Oh, he killed himself. Or did he? Damn. So he just died nameless. But at least he didn't go through with attacking his kid. So these two are old friends. You could kill 1 to 100 even. Using the lives of Babel members as a reminder? To remind whom? He made a promise to Her Highness. If you don't like it, arrest me. The general has taught me there are more important things than violence. Yeah, I think the split between Therese and Therese has happened already. Dude, so like Manfred and Ascalon are childhood friends. That makes me want to ship them already. Footwork, Manfred. You're right, Ascalon, but why did you stop? They tied him to a stump. From the way Her Highness sews clothes. Ascalon has gotten a lot more cheerful. We can change them, but how can we reach all the children? Yeah, if not Teresa's, I can't think of who else would be trying to turn the populace against Babel. You were always the faster learner. But at least I don't just ignore the insults against Her Highness Teresa. I turned my back. So they took the sides of each of the twins. Oh, and that's why she attacked Scar Eye then. Because he kept on giving those contracts. So that's what you truly think. I'll keep my hands off the commission. It was never Her Highness or the General who made the choice. Oh no, is he gonna see the body? You know who I am. My father's. Oh, so Manfred knew after he saw the corpse by Ascalon. But Ascalon didn't know. No. I'm sure you're busy. I wouldn't know though if that's accurate rendition because she didn't come home. It's not what the city was meant to be.
Comrades, let us move out.
Oh, this is a lot more complicated.
A man I hardly want to reunite with outside of life. It's been so long.
I should take Sage too.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. What are you scared of? This place could use some heat. Ready to fight. Push forward, Commander! Hurrah! Please, trust in me. That's some of my specialty.
Accelerates when moving. Oh no.
Stay calm. Gather around me, guys.
I'm heading into the Bring it on, bastard! Orders received.
Push forward, Commander! Hurrah!
Damn, she hit the hell out of Gummy.
Is it my turn? Fresh blood coats my saw and boils the whole battlefield. Push forward, Commander! Our lives now ignite.
I'm heading in.
I'm assuming the next chapter though, the Doctor is probably gonna appear. Because we've already traveled through like 60 years of history in Kasdel.
Your orders. The withered tree demands sacrifices.
I know you said this earlier, but they really did do her dirty with that RNG ice. It should just be everything in there gets iced up. I get the visual effect looks cool, but having it be randomized is kind of lame. Let me through. Are you with Babel? No. Then it's none of your business. Those students. Oh, did they get the teacher? Someone beat another guy to death. Shut your trap. You owe everything you eat, everything you wear, and the roof over your head to Her Highness. That's true. A teacher beat the father of his student to death. What are you doing? I didn't mean to hurt his father. Oh, he actually hit the kid's father. How did that happen? An agitated teacher accidentally killed an agitated father. Then he got beat up by a crowd. Like a chain reaction. Whose side are you on? Is that still Logos? It can't actually be Logos, right? Leave. Her Highness made the decision, but we all know what's happening. We're not welcome anymore. Yes, I am, but if this city no longer welcomes us, then we respect its choice. I want to join Babel. So this guy's living up more so to the ideals of his mom than his dad. Don't think so. Lost too much blood. Is he trying to talk to us? It's dangerous. Go. They can't see me. My arts hide my presence. A student. I came from far away, following in the footsteps of my mother, to find answers in this wandering city. So even as a kid, he was an arts genius. I'm afraid the city doesn't have the answers ready yet, but I found you. I was with you when you taught those children in that basement, learning about the city and Babel. Of course, no one noticed, except Ascalon. The boy has been brought to Babel where his injuries will be treated. Do you regret your end? No, the boy defended me. He understood what I tried to change. I'm sorry about his father. I hear crying. It is your elegy. The myriad souls welcome you with open arms. I don't think I don't think that is no. No, I think rather than trying that, they were probably just they probably just gave him like a loincloth or something. Or maybe they imported from another tribe someone that they're close to. Or maybe they asked Teresa for help. You were talking about the future of Babel in the lesson, but you didn't get to the end. I hope I'm wrong. A song. Oh, and she's gonna hear her son. There is no longer any place for Babel here. Teresa, we love you, all of us. I know, but Babel has no choice. But if you leave, my people have made their choice. We cannot abandon hope. You've always known Teresa, our hero, our king. Gentle requests and gradual changes. Perhaps what I say will disappoint, even hurt you. Rim, Billiton, Sargon, even Columbia. Terra has seen more technological progress in 50 years than it has for millennia. But we were too slow. They haven't been enough to bear fruits. Even if I too. I'm just a mother who came to see her boy off, Teresa. I respect his choice. But that day is not today. I know you love him. You haven't allowed yourself to age since he was born. Afanil was a miracle to me and to all banshees. The day he was born, I became loath to age with time. I have preserved my appearance at the peak of my beauty. I wish to remain eternal in his memory. Wow, so they can just stop aging if they want, but their biological lifespan stays the same. She's like Tsunade. You never expected your dream to come true in this generation. Even if the two of you have to give everything to nourish this soil. Until he finds the answer he is seeking, allow him to travel between the two of you to learn from both of you. Bring Aphanil. Take care of him. No matter where you go, it is the most ancient and powerful of witchcrafts. Will we meet again? Aphanil will be part of your procession after all. Yeah, this is probably the first time he's going to get some pants then, if he's joining. You came a little too early. I didn't think you'd have the courage to come to me, Ascalon. You mean why wouldn't you have the courage to see me, or why I banished Babel? He didn't actually banish them, though. Teresa took them away herself. Not all the way. Not even Teresa would agree with you. Her Highness needs someone. And I agree with you even less, Master. You and Manfred are my best students, yet both of you have your fatal flaws. Impatience. I said what you believe in. You still don't know. Man, she turns straight into a student when she's in front of him. The next time we see each other, never mind. Go, Ascalon. Oh, she returned the knife. You were too cold to her, Teresis. It's a time of parting. As her teacher, you're better than me at reaching the teenager side of her. That's true. They are, her and Manfred are both teenagers here. She is welcome back at any time. If we cannot resolve a minor conflict like this, the next one could escalate into a full-fledged civil war. If that day comes, and if I have to, I'll kill you. Babel is ready. We leave with those who are willing to follow. Because they need me. I need you too. Our people have made their choice. If you become the greatest threat to the searching dreamers in this long and painstaking process, I will destroy you. So there, they formalized the split. It was the king of Sarkaz who brought food and shelter, who allowed oppression and hatred to fester. Teresis walks towards the crowd and stands with them. We all know what we must face. Not too far. The cursing and crying cease. A mercenary steps out of the line to embrace his best friend in the procession. Oh, and that's Oda they're talking about there. I believe there has to be another way than war. Mom, I know you believed in Babel because you hoped for a different way to live. For Teresa's eyes only, I have heard of what happened in Casdell and share your sense of loss. Oh, actually, come to think of it, when Oda, the mom, was murdered by that random guy, he said he recognized the sign on her staff, right? On her staff. And if we go by the noble soldiers bearing the noble insignia of the, the local aristocrat that they're working for, could it be, and she's supposed to be like a minor noble's daughter or whatever, she's probably from that same house that was attacking Casdell. Maybe she was a, what do you call that? A Wasserman noble. But Babel needs not drift in the wastelands, for I have located the ship I mentioned. It will carry the hopes of Babel into the future. I did find it on the ship. A legacy that could bring upheaval to this land. Given its importance, I feel it is crucial to discuss this matter with you in person.
You are the true hunter.
Oh shit. Is Doctor that legacy then? Must be. Bro, we only went up to the third one. That's crazy. We just did this, right? Yeah, that's the one we just did. Okay, BB2. You guys were right. A lot of dialogue. Oh, snap. It's her. What do you hear? This is the polarization formed when AMA 10 was born. You said you found a rhythm within its waveform. I adjusted the direction of the planetary tracks array to capture different echoes. The harmony is derived from the lingering neutrinos of extinguishing stars. Yeah, these two are so far beyond anyone. The universe is singing. But this violates the norms we set ourselves, priestesses. These facilities should have kept operating on the preset path. The stars are losing their color. This place will fall silent soon. Come, walk with me before the silence comes. We will. I will wait for you in that world. "4 years ago, summer 1090. Rhodes Island of Babel, Casdell." Oh snap, it's closure. Now we're gonna need able to, oh yeah, so now she's like working on the ship. Scout, oh, it's all the OGs here. Is their so-called research finished? You know how much I racked my brains to cover the movement? I've already eliminated all our targets nearby. The infiltration mission is complete. Not much has changed over the past few years. Let's trust Her Highness and Dr. Calcit. I've already entrusted it to a messenger to take to Babel. We have been investigating the agent behind our missing engineer, too. Closure, I brought you even more materials just as you asked. So what was Ada doing in the present day then? Was he with Rhodes Island? Or did he leave after that thing? Closure looks young here, too. Yeah, it's a cute shirt. I just realized she's not even wearing pants. She's just wearing a shirt. She's doing that thing the girls do when they wear really big t-shirts as a dress. And these two. There is no one with a better understanding of Originium. If you want to solve the suffering caused by Originium, there is no better candidate for the job. The news you bring is always so surprising, even for the king of Sarkaz. Are those devices really still working? Are you confident about the resurrection? The vast majority of life forms on Terra can't resist corrosion that spans such a long stretch of time. The Terra we see today is no doubt a miracle, and so are you, Teresa. But in the past, the whole solar system revolving around the sun was insignificant in their eyes. You seem a little tense, and also a little anxious and nervous. Is there anything else that worries you? Yes, but I can't tell you. It's okay, sorry, I shouldn't have distracted you. Focus, I can feel it. Calcit, you love this name, don't you? I've forgotten almost everything else about those days, but I still remember how, in that distant, distant past, somebody gave me this name. Calcit. That was the last time we ever met. Calcit, I do not have much time left. Search for traces of life. Search for hope and a future. Go find your own answer. Find yourself. I think we saw... if I recall, like in one of the main story interludes, there was like this scene. It was when the doctor wakes up and he asks Calcit who was priestess. And it showed the two of them together with a really... I think it was a baby Calcit, right? Baby Calcit was with them. I've had a premonition, worry, or perhaps a conjecture. At the starting point of this land, at a certain point of time when life had only started budding, something that can never be reversed happened here. And I don't know what it is. If it's someone that even Dr. Calcit can put her full faith in, then I'm not one bit worried. Besides, considering how cautious you are, the safety measures you prepared well ahead of time have never allowed me to worry. I'm sorry to say this, Teresa. This alone, no matter how many contingency measures I prepare, I still can't confidently say anything is conclusive. Teresa, I can't guarantee that I will make the most rational decision. And this time, I want to believe. Then do what you want to. I'll be here with you. Calcit's hand touches the door that has stood silently for a cryptically long stretch of time. A new wave of tremors reaches Rhodes Island. The door loosens. Originium will become the beacon condensed by our civilization. If one day other life forms in the universe lose their homeland and seek a way to resolve their plight, they will witness that we once shined, we once resisted, and this is where we rest. We once delivered a gift to those who came after us, before our annihilation, hope. Oh, and this is where the doctor wakes up then. So he was on Rhodes Island, the ship. This place. Is it time already? Warning, unknown power activated. PRTS access detected. Oh, and that's all over the ship. Administrator permissions confirmed. Search, Preserver, no signal. Search, Kerula Arbor. Hey, it's that place, no signal. Celestial Fulcrum, no signal. No signal. No signal detected on any channel. Would you like to retry? No answer. Just me. How long has it been? Latest update. 4,755,954 days ago. Holy shit. Abnormal vital signs detected. Loading restoration module. Did I wake up too early or too late? What stage has Originium reached? Searching inspection history data. No response. Inspection module is disconnected. Terra. Why save all these redundant information? This isn't recorded in the database. A new language. Is he just ignoring Calcit and Teresa just standing there? It's just me. What about her? Priestess, my wife? I can answer your question. I saved those data in PRTS in advance. You. Vigilance flashed in the eyes of the person. Likewise, Teresa senses Calcit's nervousness. Wait. You've changed a fair bit. The life form that bid them farewell prior to sleep is still here by their side. But you've never left. No, from the moment I left this place until now, I have wandered for thousands of years. However, I've never forgotten the question you left me. She needs to make sure that her hope has not gone through some kind of horrible change. That was not a question. That was what I looked forward to. And have you found the meaning of your life yet? Calcit. Look, Calcit's face was so full of hope there. Discovering the meaning of the continuation of life. It's a path that I will have to keep walking. You still remember. I still remember. To me, it was like yesterday. But it also seemed like an eternity. But to you, there was never a moment when I forgot all you have done for me. Aside from my life, you granted me one other thing I found most precious. Freedom. Please, just doctor will do. Let me get out first. You are still very weak. No need. Calcit, I still have many questions. What has become of Originium? It still grows on the continent outside. So I woke up too early. You've suffered, Calcit. I can tell from your eyes. You woke me up because you need my help. Yes, we need your help. I see. That devil. I can see from your friend behind you that not only has Originium found an unexpected way to exist, she also possesses Yes, Civilite Eterna. The course of this civilization is very complicated. What's her name? Does their civilization have anything like that to use to refer to individuals? Teresa. Yeah, the doctor is from like a completely different level of people. They have to consider that question. Walks up to Teresa and holds out 2 arms, showing the palms of those hands. Teresa extends her hands. Feels warmth. Yes, Teresa. 2 civilizations make contact. And she feels no warmth from the hands she is holding. Originium and you together. You speak our language. I learned from records, not hard. Unbelievable. My world is lost. Languages of the past should stay in the past. I am curious about your kind. You found and even entered Civilite Eterna. I want to ask you everything. That's the only way. Is that how you say it? I will show you. Cannot help but be attracted to the eyes of this creature that looks like a devil. Through her eyes, the one who lost a world sees life. So that's how the doctor was brought on. Survival of the fittest. The small staggers in the ice. Rebellion. Oh, is she just taking him on a vision throughout Terra then? A pioneer chasing the stars. Oh, and that was Kristen Wright's parents. Dude, this is like... I get to really understand this event. You had to have been with Arknights and seen everything else too, because there's so many references. It's like little treats spread out throughout the story. I too once saw within the Black Crown the sun getting engulfed, with darkness shrouding the whole continent. There were still those who tried to light up the night. Our tail thickness contests. It's the light that guides us towards hope. After your body's destruction, to become one with the city within the soul furnace's flames. They will grow as crystals and become one with Kazdel. Progress mixed with ignorance. The cycle continues and repeats over and over. So beautiful. So nostalgic. Your kind. How is ignorance defined? And how do we prove the progress of enlightenment? All of this is part of our civilization. But the things you showed me, most of them are extremely different compared to your race. Conquerors and the conquered. I believe that all discrepancies will be unified and all clans will become one. in the future that I envision. That's a stirring belief. It's admirable. I can feel that you truly love. But if you surpass the extremes, no one will be able to comprehend your love. They will loathe you. You understand what you will have to go through to reach the future you strive for. Teresa, a Terran. No wonder Calcit trusts you. She willingly took the risk to wake me in order to help you. Right. When every era comes to an end, there are always those who try their hardest to change the tide in the final moments. But most of the time, their stories don't end well. Nevertheless, there is no doubt that you have my admiration. After all, on a certain level, you are very similar to some people that I knew. I will never get to see them again. Perhaps I'll need some more time to get my thoughts in order. But no matter. I think I should listen to what you two have to say first. What do you need me to do? Doctor, you need rest. Dude, Calcit's like so worried here right now. She's a nervous wreck. Calcit, she's given me lots of surprises. But on top of that, she's given me even more challenges. Sorry, I mean confusion. I still don't have a very good grasp of the language. A lot of unexpected things in her. Surely you did too. I made enemies with her, came to know her, and finally admired her. That black crown shared with Teresa the long history and experience it bears. I felt perhaps this would be our best chance with her. With Terra. You two are part of this great land now, Calcit. I hope you will take this journey with us too. Right. I envy you and I trust you. But I am just a researcher. Oripathy, catastrophe, disasters that we have no methods to resist. Fighting over energy. We tried. We know practically nothing. What happened to the sky and the ocean? We hope you'll be able to find answers for us. Surely Calcit must have already shared some of those with you. As for Originium, I'm sorry to say the person I am now can't give you a good answer. When I woke up, I tried to access the logs tracking progress, but strangely there was nothing. This glimpse of terror you showed me has made me even more confused. The development of Originium has taken a completely different turn from what I expected. This could take years, and maybe after an enormous amount of energy is expended. I once made a promise to somebody. That's why I won't make a promise lightly, Calcit. No matter what your answer will be. Well, PRTS showed me that the landship has a temporary cafeteria. Thank you, Teresa, but no. This place has a special meaning to me too. What the Celestium Fulcrum could be. Isn't that the, wouldn't that be the machine that's under Laterano? Because it's supposed to be like, really, really ancient tech too, right? We know it's still running, but the fact that the landship didn't make contact with it, or with anything, I'm assuming that maybe, I don't know, just the comms array is down, right? It has been like millions of years. Much quicker than I expected. The doctor wants to learn all there is to learn. If the children were like the doctor... Teresa, you should go back and look for the others. There should be plenty of Babel affairs. Teresa, there's something bothering me, but I want to tell you. The doctor seems to be very surprised by the look of Terra as it is today. You once told me that nobody has a better understanding of Originium than the doctor. The same doctor who said the development of Originium took a completely different turn from the expected. Then what should Originium have been like? What should these lands have been like? What should the Sarkaz have been like? Is the doctor ready to depart? Right. Applied for a transport, some weapons, and nothing else. The doctor stated an intent to avoid combat zones. Your Highness, I would like to follow this doctor of ours. Ascalon, have you ever left Kazdel? Left? That doesn't count. Go follow him and protect him, but do not interfere. No, Ascalon, calm down. I don't want you to keep an eye on anyone. I want you to go out there and see how the people in other lands live. How they live outside of our homeland. We could have so much. Many of us know this fact, but even more of us chose to ignore it. I doubt the PC is the Celestial Fulcrum. Theory is live under the care of a super. Yeah, that's a good point too. Actually, by Celestial, maybe it's like a satellite. You know, the only thing in space we have now is Kristen Wright's satellite, right? But what if there's like a space station up there that no one's seen yet? We don't know. Listen to me. At first you followed me because you opposed his measures. What will you do then? That's why you need to take a break and see the sights beyond our homeland. See the life that we should have lived. It is. Have a safe trip. Yeah, Teresa loves her too. It's funny how like they're like the adopted children of Teresa and Teresa's, and they all went with each other. Alright. Man. I'm still kind of bummed we didn't get Ascalon though. 50% more trust. Yeah, we need to get Ascalon. God damn, 10 chapters, and we're only on 4. And X stages too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stream again. We'll probably do... We can try to shoot for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try to stream this tomorrow again. Because, yeah, shoot. I mean, 17 days, that's like 2 weeks. Hold on. I'm trying to do math in my head. Ends on November 1. No. Oh no, I should have enough time, I think. We can do this next week again. Okay. There are those giant rings surrounding the planet. That's true, you know, normally those giant rings only surround gas giants, right? Just a surface thought, unite living being under a lead. You know, what I thought you meant at first by under the care of a supercomputer, like the fulcrum would be underneath the law of Laterano, like underneath the supercomputer, like that's what it's administrating. At least they are part of a connected system. Maybe it's the giant super laser? Oh, that's true. We do know that like they have satellites then based on the fact that Sancta who violate the law get blasted. So we get let's think about the name, right? Celestial Fulcrum, celestial being of the heavens. So probably something in the atmosphere or space. A fulcrum is like something to turn, right? Let's pull up the definition of a fulcrum. A fulcrum is the point on which a lever rests or is supported and on which it pivots. The thing that plays a central or essential role. If we go by the point on which a lever rests, maybe it's what turns or determines the locations of the satellites. Or well, no, the satellite would go on a fixed orbit though. Yeah, I don't know. But this thing has given us a lot to think about though. And I'm still hung up on Ada. She must have been a noble's daughter though, like for real. Poor guy and poor mom. I really feel bad for the mom. Poor guy. Celestial as stars and stuff instead of actual religious heavens. Yeah, that's what I mean. When they say heavenly or celestial back in the day, that always referred to like the sky, right? The sky, like it might not be like actual outer space, but like really, really high up, like above the clouds. Like that would be celestial already. I can tell there's still a lot we need to go through because look, there's baby Amia right here. We haven't even seen her yet. And the doctor literally just woke up. Oda mentions, yeah, I'm gonna have to unlock him. And I guess we unlock him on the next one. Alright. We're gonna cut it here though today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch y'all later. I know it's getting late for y'all. So I'll see you when I see ya. For now, I'm gonna get my own day started too. Alright, y'all. Have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Huffy Bear out. I'm gonna have to do some farming too. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.